Woo! They're going.
Kelly, your soufflés look amazing.
Ah!
Don't look now, but this is all working perfectly.
Don't put a curse on me.
Here we go. They look fantastic. Slowly.
Oh, get you!
Oh, look at this!
Get them on a plate! Come on, coconut and sugar, go.
Mate, look at these.
Take two, go. Well done, you.
Go. That is fantastic.
Fantastic.
They're banana soufflé with a hint of coconut served with a passion fruit sauce.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy.
Thanks,
Just
Kelly.
looks awesome.
Oh, I mean, you know, that's what you want a soufflé to look like.
I've really tried out the soufflés. They were great. They were like skyscrapers.
Oh, my goody aunt.
So good. As long as they taste all right, hopefully I'll get through.
I can't get over this pudding. It's so accomplished. This delicate cloud of a soufflé with this punchy, passiony coulis. I couldn't fault this.
This soufflé's been the best thing I've ever eaten here. It's absolutely flawless.
That perfect soufflé. The top is wonderful and crispy, and the sauce is lovely and sharp but sweet. Very good indeed.
Neil, come on, bring that over here.
Go on, son.
Can't see the floor. Look at that.
Finally, Neil has made a rolled pavlova with mixed fruit and a hazelnut brittle.
It's not dainty, but it looks so edible. Listen to that. The meringue really kept its kind of chewy texture. It's beautifully almost marshmallowy, which works really well with the cream and the fruit. So you've got the texture absolutely right.
Thank you.
It's soft and pillowy, like you want to put your head on it and fall asleep. But in there as well, you've got the sharp blackberries. But for me, the magic bit are the hazelnuts. The caramel's absolutely spot on because it's just going slightly bitter, and the hazelnuts are toasted enough so they're full of flavour. I think that's absolutely fantastic.
Mate, you have perfectly understood what this pudding should be, and it is delicious. You bringing that enormous fruity pavlova to this table is going to be a memory I will cherish for a long, long time, because that was a statement.
I think I'm the happiest when I'm cooking. To see people like yourselves like it, I'm nearly tearing up.
Yes, mates.
Well done, Reza.
Bring it in.
Bring it on.
Oh my God, that looks so good. Get it.
Get it. I don't think we realise how lucky we are meeting Yotam. He's one of my favourite chefs, and I'm sure he'll try and nick me and put me in one of his restaurants cooking pavlova.
Are they risen?
Chicken, no. Yep, they're just getting there.
Look like you did them before?
No. I don't want him to look at I did them before.
All right, okay.
Getting the cooking time right is hard for one reason only, because you cannot see what is going on. You can only base it on experience.
How are we looking, Jillian?
Not just yet.
Go on then, shut the door then. You got 3 minutes left.
I'm also quite interested about the caramelised banana. If it has that deep caramel depth of flavour, then great.
Right, you ready to go, Jillian?
Yep.
Good, let's do it.
That's it, come on.
Oh, nuts.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you.
Chocolate fondant with banana, lime zest, and vanilla cream.
Wow.
Thank you. God bless.
Cheers.
Ooh.
delicious. It's just lovely, soft, melting chocolate pudding that is both rich and remarkable and oozing. I love the banana.
The caramelised banana is that brilliant thing because it's got real acidity. I think this is delightful, absolutely delightful.
The cream sort of brings it all together really nicely as well. It's kind of really nicely whipped and light, lots of vanilla in there.
It's been a good day at the office.
Yeah. I love the flavour of the fondant. It's like cocoa-rich chocolate. It's lovely, and the sweetness of the inside I like. That with vanilla cream I think is lovely.
Hopefully I've done enough. You can never take these things for granted in competition, you never know.
I've got a white plate, I've got one biscuit down. What do I put on first?
OK, we're going to do the glaze on the bottom. No, strawberries first, then put the glaze over them.
Right, OK, strawberries first.
Done?
Yep.
I think the cream is supposed to go under them, but it's too late for that.
60 seconds.
Nuts are going on.
Right, we've got everything on, haven't we?
11 profiteroles filled with coffee whipped cream, covered in chocolate sauce, butterscotch sauce and crushed roast nuts. That's what we've got, fella.
I'm done, Jose.
I'm nearly there. It's not perfect.
Guys, that's it. Step away from your benches, please.
Could be a lot worse.
Somehow, I've created something. I was really worried for a while. I thought that was terminal, actually.
That was a bit of a rush. Fingers crossed, we've got something kind of similar going on.
Actually, I think we pretty much nailed that. It's 3 layers. Does what it says on the tin. Blue team, could you come up, please, with your Mille Feuille?
Hi. OK. Yours is
Not
looking
bad.
really good.
Not bad, I think.
They're basically the same.
Yeah, sort of look the same.
I think you've done really, really well. Your level of instruction to each other was so precise. It was excellent.
Creme diplomat, half chantilly cream, half creme patissiere. If you had to put the cream and the creme patissiere together, it would be absolutely perfect. What is absolutely fantastic is both of you have got the same textured custard. That's quite incredible. Josie, flavours are great, strawberries are sweet, your cream is over-whipped. Dom, I think what you've done there is pretty good work, I really do.
You have light browned pastry, you have a good custard, your chantilly cream has got lots of vanilla in it, your strawberries are perfectly cooked. Josie, your pastry isn't quite cooked because your pastry is thicker, but they're the negatives and far outweighed by all the positives. Really, really good job.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm a little shocked, actually, at how well it went. To be able to cook the strawberries the same, to get the creams the same, to get the...
I'm actually almost unnerved.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
Sandra's making this bread and butter pudding. The bread's got to soak up all that milk and sugar and eggs so it becomes as light as a souffle. She's serving a whole lot with the raspberry coulis. I hope there's something else to soften it because raspberries are quite sharp. We'll see.
I make bread and butter pudding all the time. It's very rich and creamy and I love double cream. I hope I don't make a mess of it today.
2.5 minutes left, please.
It's a heavy pot for a little girl.
Whatever you're doing, you need to finish it in 60 seconds.
It's all right.
Time's up.
Don't trip on the way.
Last up is Zandra's heart-shaped bread and butter pudding with a raspberry coulis, fresh raspberries and double cream.
You had all the bits and pieces that make up a great bread and butter pudding. The top is lovely and crispy, but the bread is still soft underneath. Right in the bottom, creamy like custard, with the sharpness of raspberries. I think it's delicious.
Oh, I'm glad. You have to come to dinner sometime.
You can't bribe me at this stage of the competition.
No wonder your guests regularly turn up for your dinner parties, because that bread and butter pudding is lovely. The raspberry coulis, I think, is a mistake.
I think it tasted all right. I only had a tiny mouthful, but they did enjoy it.
All right, Jenny?
Yep.
15 minutes for that fantastic sounding pudding,
Yes.
I have no idea what Paddington's posh pudding and a Peru driver is.
Peru driver, screwdriver is a vodka and orange. I'm thinking it's a play on that.
It's going to be some marmalade-related desserts, isn't it?
What's that?
These are tags like Aunt Lucy put on Paddington Bear. But please look after this pudding.
And that looks great.
Nice.
You
Okay,
happy?
I'm happy with these. Let's go. Hello, hello.
Hello. Wow.
I've made for you Paddington's Posh Pudding. It's a bread and butter brioche pudding made with marmalade sandwiches. And you've got a Peru driver, which is Aunt Lucy's favourite cocktail. That's got pisco, which is a Peruvian brandy, some orange liqueur and orange juice, and the alcohol-free version for you, John.
Thanks a lot.
Have fun.
I am down with this dessert. This is my kind of dessert. I love these little touches. Please look after this pudding.
Simple dessert.
And it smells delicious, and I can't wait to eat it.
I'm particularly pleased with that pudding. I hope they enjoy that. They should do if they've got any taste. I love it.
Well, I will certainly look after this pudding. I have a very, very safe home for it, my stomach. This is spot on. A lovely crunch over the top of the bread and butter pudding. The drink I really like. Initially, you get orange juice, and then that liqueur comes through.
I love the flavour combination. It is home, it is hearty, it is comfort.
I could eat that dessert all day long.
I like the texture of the bread and butter pudding. It is crispy on the top and soft in the middle. When you get a little bit of marmalade, it's beautiful.
Making a soufflé.
Why put yourself through the pressure of it?
Dylan, you've got about 3 minutes to get them in the oven, mate.
You're working with someone else's oven. Ovens are all different.
Are you happy you're going to go?
Yep.
Let's do it.
It'll be looking there, won't be rising. Will it be rising? You'll open it, that'll be the wrong moment to open it. It'll release the pressure, it'll all go wrong.
Don't open the door.
So if he comes in with 3 standing soufflés, I might just give him a high five.
Hey, look.
Yeah, they're rising.
They are rising.
They're looking good, Dillian, they're looking good.
Yes! Well done.
Did it work? We'll find out. I tried my best.
Looks great. Oh, yum.
What you have is a raspberry and passion fruit soufflé, which I've never ever made before.
That's amazing.
First time. It hopefully pays off.
Thank you.
It's brilliant. It's lovely and so light. And that passion fruit, so fragrant and delicious.
I think mine's a little bit undercooked in the middle, but I like that bit. I'm calling that the custardy bit.
I feel so proud of him for taking on the challenge of a soufflé and smashing it. And then you add the raspberry. It's just so lovely.
The souffle is very, very light. It's a nice crispy top. It could do with another 4 or 5 minutes in the oven, so the centre is cooked all the way through.
But what he attempted, I think, was really brave. I mean, that fella doesn't do things by halves.
I'm good. I went out and I pushed the boat all the way up. I pushed it all the way up. So let's see. If it sinks, it sinks.